It's about 1:30 in the afternoon on a rainy day at the TNC lot at the local airport. I recorded a video earlier. It was storming around here, heavy rain, lightning. It's cleared up a bit, so looks like we might get a little sunshine this afternoon. I waited about an hour and a half for a request from the terminals, from the airport, and I got a request. I went ahead and booked it. It was an Uber X ride. I don't normally take those, but decided today I would grab that ride and get the folks where they needed to go. I picked them up at the terminals, and the request came in as a short trip request. I made a few videos about short trip requests and how they work and what they're good for. It seems like there are drivers here at the airport that are unfamiliar with the short trip request and the benefit you can get from accepting that request. Specifically, the benefit you receive is when you return to the airport queue, you go immediately into the front of the queue again and will get the next request available. You don't have to wait another hour and a half to get that next ride. The customers I had booked a ride, and of course that went to a driver here in the TNC lot. Came as a short trip request, obviously, because it was close by. The driver drove to the terminal and got within 1 minute of them, probably 100 yards away, and then stopped and canceled the request. I think they stopped and waited and canceled as a no-show. In the past, that would not keep you in the front of the queue, but since the new short trip notification came out, if you pull the no-show trick on passengers, the cancellation trick, if you will, then the app will keep you in the front of the queue. So that driver canceled on the passenger, stayed at the front of the queue, and would be eligible to take the next trip. And they were billed $6, which they were none too happy about. And I explained to them how to leave feedback for that driver. Not only did they get their $6 refunded while they were riding in the car with me, I explained to them how to leave feedback for that driver so that Uber is made aware that that driver is intentionally abandoning passengers at the curb and not picking them up, not taking them to their destination. They're discriminating against the passengers specifically that are taking short trips. If they were to watch my video, they could learn and find out how to benefit from a short trip notification. I dropped the passengers off, stopped by Dunkin' Donuts to get a little iced tea, and then I drove right back to the airport again. So now, you can see I'm about ready to go online. I'm making this video to explain again how the short trip notification works and how quickly it works, in fact. Let's see if I can go online here. It's at 1:33 in the afternoon. There I am offline. I call up the queue at the waiting lot. Uber XL, Uber X, 121 Uber X passengers in front of me. I'm likely going to get an Uber X call when I go online, because that's the trip I took was an Uber X trip. I don't think they'll dispatch an XL to me, but we'll find out in just a moment. Let's see if I can hit the button and go online. Let's see, now online at the airport in the TNC lot. We'll see my position in just a moment, and with any luck I'll have a ride request in just seconds. And there it is. I have a pickup from Terminal 1 at the airport. There's the map. I'm going to pick up the passengers and get them on their way. This is my second trip, and I only had to wait for the first one. The second one came very quickly, as you see. So that's how you use a short trip request to save your position in the queue. It does work well, does work fast, and you should take advantage of it if you're working in an airport that offers it. Have a good day.